Hi guys, welcome to Uncharted New Zealand. I haven't posted too many videos lately, so this one is actually quite a wee ways behind. This was actually last summer on our summer camping trip, so enjoy. As you can see, we're in the van for this. I haven't done any van videos for a while, so it's probably about time I did one.
Can't get up into bits. This is reality camping.
What's happening here, Shaz?
Well, sorry for all those people who are going to be offended with my fingers in the chicken, because I know
so offended.
There will be people out there going, "What is she doing?"
Yeah, yes. But those people can just,
Unfortunately, this product I bought, which is hopefully going to be fine chicken, was in quite big lumps and strips and then little teeny lumps. So I'm having to go through it and even them out.
Cool.
Because I'm a connoisseur.
So basically what's happening is she's cooking tea here.
But with my fingers and people
yeah, who cares about that? And I'm doing what I do, which is drinking. And we're at the campsite in Omarama, or Omarama, as Google Maps calls it. And this is a dock campsite, and it's actually free. I thought that you had to pay, but it's free. But there is donations, so we'll probably give them a donation, and we'll probably go for a walk down to the river later, after tea, obviously. And they do have toilets here, but not a lot else. So, but anyway, it's still pretty cool. It's a free campsite, so you don't get many free campsites in New Zealand these days. So we're going to enjoy what's going on in here.
Oh God, you're back. Uh-oh. Somebody's ringing me. Sorry, I'm busy, people. I've got to deal with my public.
Oh, public. Such an important person.
Well, we can look something up.
This free campsite at Omarama is probably about 5 minutes walk from the hot tubs, so it's not too far out of town, and it is completely free, which is awesome. Good morning from Omarama campsite. We're just having some breakfast, and then we don't know what we're doing, do we?
Once again, just following the air.
We're going to have an explore down the river. Apparently there's some good swimming holes down here, although the weather's not really playing dice. Apparently it's supposed to rain and whatnot pretty much everywhere today. It's New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're going to do stuff.
It was so hot when we first woke up. Like,
yeah.
Wow. Now it's just cloud over.
Yeah. Like half an hour ago, it was like probably 25 degrees, sunny, no wind, and now it's overcast and fresh.
I'm just putting more layers on as the day goes on.
Anyway, I'm gonna have some breakfast. After looking at it on Google Maps, maybe it's a little bit more than a 5-minute walk, but hey, it's close enough. You get the idea. Anyway, the cool part about this campsite is up in the back and amongst all these trees in the back here, you get all of this cool stuff. There's loads of little swimming pools, or swimming holes I should say, and it's beautiful blue water, and it's so still. It was awesome in there. If it was a nicer day, I totally would have gone for a swim. But I'm a pussy when it comes to being cold, so I just had to look and wish that we had more summer.
Vegetation. 9 hours to get through.
Yeah. Cool spot though. Yeah, so that one hot day that we had this summer. Going for a swing.
I think I like the lip is just go snap.
Yeah, it's like basically a spring, but it must flow underground further up and bubble up here. It's pretty crazy. I mean, there's a huge torrent, obviously, of water, but you know, looks fairly deep too. You could definitely, like if you were any good, you could definitely do some backflips off of this piece here. Like if you,
I'll have the camera demonstrate.
yeah, I said if you're any good, yeah, you just backflip off of that. Like, you know, if you were like a teenage kid called like Hunter or Mason or something, you'd probably just not be a pussy and just like flip off there, eh? Wouldn't you? You would though, eh? Definitely would, yeah. Thought I'd better turn the camera on in case I fall over. Hopefully not though, because I've got my cell phone in my pocket. Yay, did it!
You were hoping, weren't you?
No, no, not at all. After exploring the campsite a little bit and a little bit down the river, we decided to head off and see what sort of fun activity there was to do in Cromwell, which is just a bit further up the road. Turned out to be a beautiful day for a road trip, and look at that, there's hardly a cloud in the sky. Well, actually there's a few, but you know. It was an awesome drive up through the Lindis Pass, which it doesn't seem to matter what the weather's like. I mean, if it's snowing, it looks awesome. If it's raining, it looks awesome as well. If it's like this and it's just like a beautiful sunny day, it still looks awesome. It just always looks awesome. I don't know what it is. This is the teeny tiny village of Terrace, and that's pretty much it, I think. Or are we just about there? We're just about here. It's a big stop off for tourists. There's not really a lot here. There's like a couple of gift shops, cafe, and some public toilets. But rumour has it this is going to be the site of the new Queenstown airport. So I don't know what that means, but that's just what I'm hearing, guys. I find Cromwell to be a very unusual town with no real town centre. It's weird. The reason for this is the original town centre was flooded in the late 80s, early 90s, the river was dammed to create more hydropower for the country, because we obviously didn't have enough, and we still probably don't have enough now. The building of the dam took years and years to complete and was plagued with problems, including a fault line that was found underneath the dam, which they had to then remedy. But in the end, it all got sorted out, and the landscape has changed a lot. But we've also gained a lot. We've gained, loads of lakes for fishing and bits and pieces. And yes, the town did lose a fair bit of their history, I suppose, which is pretty sad. But onwards and upwards, I guess. I don't really know what to say about it, except that it's kind of an interesting place to come and visit. This is obviously the artificial wharf and everything that they made, and sort of an artificial beach. And so as you can see, they've flooded it here now, and that's what it looks like. As you can see, the original bridge is still there. I thought they would have destroyed it, but it's still here to see, which is kind of cool, kind of eerie too, in a weird kind of way. Remind me not to park my boat anywhere near this, because can you imagine getting your anchor stuck in that? You would not be getting it out, that's for sure. This was actually the second bridge constructed on this site. The first one was a wooden bridge, and it was constructed in 1865. It eventually became rickety, and it would sway with carriages and stuff on it, and so they pulled it down and built this one that you see here now. It was replaced with a new steel frame bridge in 1891, built on the piles of the old bridge. The bridge was over-engineered for the time and was suitable for motor vehicles. It remained in use until 1868 and for foot traffic until the lake shore was being formed for the filling of Lake Dunstan. There was a footbridge at Dead Man's Point and was the site chosen for the new bridge, the sixth crossing. So the new main bridge is the sixth bridge that's been built to get to Cromwell. Crazy, eh? We're having a wander through the heritage precinct part of town, which is all the sort of historical stuff. It's actually pretty interesting, pretty cool. And it looks like they do loads of like markets and bits and pieces here.
Oh, they got loads of sandwiches, Bernie. Have a look. They've got loads of
Bacon buddies? Wow. Mind you, I've got bacon in the fridge, so I can make my own bacon buddies.
Oh, it was down here.
Galleries and things, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. This is the wharf that we saw in the previous shot. Cool. It looks a bit different nowadays. They've sort of built it out and made it a bit of a tourist attraction area, I guess. It's pretty cool. There's a waterfront track that you can walk along, which when you're walking along you can still see some of the remains of some of the buildings that were buried to create the lake that we have today. Of course, a lot of the buildings further down actually got removed or destroyed, and what's left is just what's left, I guess. Oh, I found the elf on the shelf, guys. On that note, is elf on a shelf like just a Kiwi thing, or is it is it a like all over the world type thing? I don't know. This seems kind of weird to me. What's he doing on the shelf? No. Yeah, it says keep off. The ruins are protected by Heritage New Zealand.
What are the ruins
Yeah, why don't they tell us what it is?
in? Yeah. Much more respectful if you knew what kind of ruins we were doing.
Yeah,
Oh, here,
I bet it says the same thing.
I'm not going to tell you what these ruins are. But
Yeah, it's a secret.
it's a secret ruin.
Secret ruins, guys.
So, there must have been wind face under there.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
So when they did the dam, they flooded all of this, and so this was the main street.
There we go.
And
Oh, this is the outcome. That's what it looked like before they ground it.
yeah,
Wow.
so this is what it used to look like. So now we're walking past here.
Yeah, because you could just see this, the sill of
We
those
can see
windows.
these windows here.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, so the main street used to run all down here. And of course they flooded the lake and it took out half the main street, so they had to rearrange it, and that's why Cromwell is the way Cromwell is. Anything interesting there?
No, it's just, it doesn't actually say. It's taken for the generation of electricity in 1987.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Well, there you go, guys. Don't bother reading that plaque, it says nothing interesting.
Yeah, but at least it's
Yeah. I don't know what this place is. Yeah.
I'd also like to know what's under there.
Yeah.
You know, if you go down, there's like bits of houses. And
I think they took most of the houses and bits and pieces out before they buried them. Well, you know, they damned it, yeah.
quite good watching that. Everything just disappear. You're diving and you dive down.
It's rather windy. This was a school. So it's the second school because they had too many kids for the first school.
Smiling eye. Loving the moon.
Yeah. So this is where all the naughty kids would have got the cane and whatever else they got back in those days. Probably can't hear me because it's windy anyway. We had some good lakefront views. They made ice cream here in 1948.
Became crystal ice.
Oh, and they made crystal meth. I mean, ice.
The generation of electricity in 1980. So that's when I say taken from generation.
That's when they damned it, 1980 obviously.
Taken from the generation of that's nice, isn't it? Well, polite. I'm just going to take this and make it.
Yeah. I know you guys had a thriving ice cream business, but we're just going to take it.
The generation of electricity.
I'm sure they got paid out for it, and like, where would New Zealand be without it today? You know what I mean? Oh well, we're gonna go see what else there is to do in Cromwell.
We're gonna find
Stuff.
city.
Yeah, we're gonna try and find the city centre. Wish us luck. It's a mystery. No one knows where it is. We're gonna be like bloody. What is it? Yeah, we're gonna be like Scooby-Doo, Shaggy. We'll find the mystery centre of Cromwell. Yep. We've already got the mystery machine, the van. This would have been your family wagon, and this would be your sports wagon over here, eh? Yeah. Built for speed, power. Yeah. Yeah.
Little luggage.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Drink holder? Maybe not.
Wish I smithy.
We're wandering through the telecommunications museum, and believe it or not, kids, that is the cell phone of the day. Yeah, right. These room and a video dedicated to all the buildings that were destroyed when they made the dam, which is kind of cool. It's also a little boring and drony to listen to the guy, but he's very passionate. And this here's an old switch station where people used to listen in on your phone calls because everybody's phone was connected to everyone else's phone. Yeah, the good old days. I don't actually remember those days much, to be fair.
Before and after.
This lovely piece of equipment is a printing press, and it comes with child labour, obviously. Look at this little guy making some paper or doing whatever he's doing.
Shop owned by the Globe Bakery. That stays in the 3 baker shops in Cromwell.
As I'm listening to this, I'm hearing this old guy talking about the town. I just get a real Grandpa Simpson vibe. Maybe it's just me, I don't know.
Next door was a very old galvanised iron cottage, which was demolished slightly.
I owned the first radio in Springfield. Weren't much on the air then. Just Edison reciting the alphabet over and over. A, he'd say. Then B. C would usually follow.
The Cromwell fruit. You can't go to Cromwell and not see the fruit, right? We were planning on staying in Cromwell for New Year's, but there really wasn't a lot happening, so I'm going to leave the video here, because in the next video we ended up going to Wanaka for New Year's, which was interesting in itself. So I'll catch you next week or next time.